My biggest takeaway is that the Dallas Cowboys look like they're going to be really dangerous the rest of the year. But to me, this really starts with the story of their last few weeks. Obviously, the tragic passing of Marshawn Nealon and how Brian Schottenheimer and Dak Prescott and all the leaders on that team have been able to rally everybody and what they feel like is honoring him in the best way that they possibly can, winning against the Raiders on Monday night, and then coming back 6 days later, falling behind to the defending Super Bowl champions, 21-0, being able to battle back from that deficit and make play after play after play in the fourth quarter of that game. It's just an unbelievable story. They're going to turn around and play again on Thanksgiving night against the Chiefs. And I think what you're looking at now is a team that actually is starting to find its identity. They're running the ball better. We can see what they can do with the receivers, with Lamb and Pickens. And then the defense now, that was really a problem earlier in the year, is showing that it's capable of winning games. The interior of the defensive line has been completely made over. Of course, they re-signed Osa Odighizuwa in the offseason, but then they trade for Kenny Clark as part of the Micah Parsons trade, and they have Quinnen Williams coming in from the Jets. And so now that defensive line group that played today to honor Marshawn Nealon, played last week to honor Marshawn Nealon, you're starting to see the basis of a really strong group. The interior dominated against the Raiders. We saw them making plays again today. And then in the fourth quarter, the way the whole thing came together, creating the turnovers late in the game and being able to, make it happen, on every big play. Pretty impressive effort from the Cowboys all the way around. Again, in the face of real life adversity, not football adversity, really impressive. They're now 5-1. You're seeing a team that's got an identity on offense. You're seeing a team with a defense that's got strength on the interior now that didn't exist before. This is a dangerous team going forward, and I'll be really interested to see what they do on Thursday afternoon against the Chiefs.